Whoa, what's going on, guys? um, oh, good. So yeah, I think it gives a good opportunity for you guys to get in. So welcome anybody who's visiting for the first time. I'm giving it a little bit of a different flair. So if you guys are visiting for the first time on my channel, I usually just hit the live button and say, "Hey, let's go." But I think giving people a minute to 90 seconds, I think gives people enough time to get settled and all that good stuff. So welcome to today's midday market recap. My name is Brad and I trade over the counter penny stocks for a living. The people that are joining me here are, most of them are from the We Trade HQ community. And if you're interested in checking that out, we have a community of over 4,200 members from around the globe, learning and growing and celebrating each other's success. And it's not just dedicated to the OTC or penny stock space. I created We Trade HQ along with my partner Jake for the everyday trader in mind. Whether you're trading, cryptocurrency, which is hot right now, options, futures, forex, big board stocks, doesn't matter what you're trading in the market. We Trade HQ is the place for you. I welcome some folks in here. What's going on, Calibra, Jesse, Blade Runner, Dave, Kyle? What's going on, man? Michelle, good to see you. Hopefully you're staying warm. It is cold here in Maryland. I don't know what it's doing up there in Alaska, but yeah, it's been a wild and crazy day today in the trading market as well. I know there's a lot of going on in the big board world with the trade war taking place. So I actually tried to dabble into NASDAQ a little bit yesterday. Haven't really found a good opportunity to make a trade in NASDAQ today, but still looking to do that. The reason being is because the OTC does get kind of slow in the summertime. So I want to continue to sustain myself throughout the summer. Also provide you guys with some pretty decent content. And I traded NVIDIA yesterday. It got stopped out. I didn't make a very good trade on that at all. And so just kind of still experimenting and seeing how that goes. So as I'm waiting for some folks to roll in, let me go ahead and get started. We traded within the morning mentorship. Let me get over here. Within the morning mentorship, we traded PVDG. So we traded this and made our entries at 008. And there's a lot going on here that's actually not related to PVDG as far as a catalyst is concerned. You guys know that sometimes I'll buy something because there's a catalyst that actually occurs with a particular stock, no matter what it is. QPRC being the biggest example probably lately of, just having those pending settlements and that sort of thing. PVDG is going to be a different story here. We looked at this as, dilution was starting to back off considerably on PVDG, and the chart was just looking absolutely ripe for the taking here. So getting in at PVDG, actually this daily chart looks terrible. So if this is your first time visiting, first of all, this is We Trade HQ platform. I'm doing my technical analysis here with you guys on our integrated trading view charts. Obviously, people are talking about it here within the forum. And so we were able to make entries into the 8s. And it has since then gone up well over 100%. Today reaching a high of 0177. This is recently, just last month, at 5 cents. So, now that dilution is backed off, I'm not saying it's going to go all the way back to 5 cents, but it's certainly looking pretty promising given that, dilution has come off. And that's kind of been the catalyst to play as of lately. If there is to be a catalyst, that would probably be it. Dilution comes off, it starts to move back up and makes a nice little move or whatever. So PVDG. So the key here, when I talk to folks within my morning mentorship group, I tell them, hey, listen, at all costs, protect your initial investment, right? Protect your initial investment. And part of protecting that initial investment is that when you get into something like PVDG, we got into PVDG and at 008, we're able to sell half of my position now at 016. And so now that all that I have left in there is 100% pure profit shares. So let's just say, for example, somebody within our group got in at 008 with the $1,000. It went all the way up to 016. That means that your initial investment has been doubled. So you would sell half of that. Take that $1,000 that you put into it out of it so that you can use that to trade somewhere else. And now the stress is off. Now you can sit here and say, okay, do I see value in this longer term? Can I leave the shares sitting here while I'm using the other money to trade elsewhere? And if the answer is yes, you can do that. If the answer is no, then, obviously, take those profits. Nobody's going to be mad at anybody for taking profit. I mean, profit's profit at the end of the day. The thing is, though, is that a lot of the times within the OTC, it's so volatile that you could even push that envelope a little bit further and potentially experiencing even higher gains. So that's, part of that strategy is like you can scale in and then scale out. But at the end of the day, at all costs, protect that initial investment. That is the big key takeaway there. Yeah, and don't whack the bid, Dave. So what else we got going on? And so, yeah, I mean, and with PVDG, just taking another look here, I think that it's just another really great example of just looking at the chart here as well. When it comes to breaking key resistances. So that's what happened with PVDG. We talked about it this morning within, again, no morning mentorship. That 0148 looked like a pretty key resistance, and it busted right out of that. It also busted out of 012, and just keeps climbing. I mean, it's hanging out pretty nicely. I think we could see a nice move here, probably into the O2s rather soon, as long as the volume continues to come in and the dilution stays off. But, yeah. And now, like I said, though, I'm stress-free at this point. There's no reason why I need to worry about what's going to be happening with PVDG. Even if it starts to tank on me, yeah, it'll be unfortunate. But, the thing of it is that I've at least managed my risk appropriately and wisely, so that even if I have to sell at a time that I didn't want to, I'm still selling for a profit at the end of the day. So, what's going on? Let's see. SWAV, by the way, is new heart technology. I'll check that out later. It looks like Jesse's been checking them out as well, so we can look at that at a later time. But I'm a little bit short on time today. Got a lot going on, but so anyway, I saw Michelle focus your camera. I think my camera's fine. Yeah, it looks like somebody already took care of that. So anyway, guys, this is it for me. It's really slow. So if you wanted to be, if you want to be part of the morning mentorship group where I go live with folks from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. and find stocks like this, check out the links in the description. It literally costs less than your cable bill. I'm sure of it. So go check that out if you want to be a part of a great group of folks. And I'm sure that a lot of people within here can also attest to that as well, that it's just a really great group, and nobody's trying to pull a fast one on you or anything like that. It's really just trying to teach you how to manage risk. And, it's not like an alert room necessarily. I don't tell people, hey, trade what I'm trading. It's just, here's how I find value, and here's how, I manage my risk. And so that's kind of what I try to do with these daily videos as well. But, it gets a little bit more in depth. It's not as easy as just 3 easy steps to get you to where you got to go, right? So if you believe that, probably should change your whole way of thinking. So anyway, guys, go ahead and check that out. I certainly would appreciate it. And give me a thumbs up if you're interested, and subscribe to this video if you want to check out more content such as this. Check back for a video for tonight on my Play with QPRC, and I give an extensive breakdown on that as well for a 400% gain. And that is it for me, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. As always, I will see you all before the bell, and B Smith is out. Have a good one.